fintech stocks have been floundering recently, underperforming the broader market over the last few months. For more on the outlook for fintech, let's bring in Julia Borson at the All-In Summit in Los Angeles, along with Peak6 co-founder Jenny Just. Julia.
Morgan, thanks so much. And Jenny, thanks so much for joining us here at the All-In Conference.
Thank you.
So your technology powers so many of the different fintech platforms, whether it's SoFi or Betterment or Ally. Talk to us a little bit about what your outlook is for the fintech landscape, given that so many of these stocks have been struggling recently.
It is true. It's been a rough year. After coming off an incredible opportunity, sort of April of last year and into the current event. But I think the thing we appreciate most about these new fintechs, and this is what these businesses can do because their technology is on the cutting edge, is that we're partnering with them every day to figure out what that next best opportunity is given what the market is giving you. So for example, we are just about to launch the first ever fractional fixed income product, literally in 2 weeks, with one of our companies, Public. And those are the types of things we need to do to stay on the cutting edge, to keep the consumer excited and happy and looking for yield in places it didn't exist, 3 months ago. So where do I find it now?
Yeah, you have so many different divisions. You have InsurTech, you have EdTech, you have your options trading business, and one part of your business was planning to go public via SPAC at a $4.7 billion valuation. Never ended up happening, as many SPAC deals that were about to go did not. What's your outlook on taking that business public now?
It is definitely a company that should be in the public markets for many reasons. One is, at the end of the day, the democratization of finance, for each individual out there, they need to understand where their money is, what happens after the trade is made, and the more public these type of companies are, like Apex FinTech Solutions, the more comfort they're going to have and security in who they have their money with. So it's really important. Do we expect to be there? We hope the market's going to turn, give us a little bit more oomph to go out there I'm hoping in 24, if not 25.
So what's your outlook? So much conversation even here about the economy, soft landing, no soft landing. What are you expecting to see in terms of the economy?
Yes, I think we're in a catch-22 right now. We talk about that at our office. Rates higher, rates lower, inflation higher, inflation lower. Rotation of sectors. Lack of correlation between the indexes and stocks, and so we sit sort of stuck. And we think that's why option volatility actually is really quite low, unusually low. And so we're anticipating something changing, whatever it's going to change. We don't pick bottoms, we don't pick tops, but fourth quarter, I would expect something to get us off that dime.
More volatility in the fourth quarter. Final question to you about something you were talking about here today and something that you've been making a big push for, which is poker power. You are working to educate people, particularly women, to understand poker, to make them better equipped in the world of finance. What is your argument about why everyone should be learning poker?
I had no idea, because I did not play either until about 4 years ago. I didn't realize there's so many skills that men are learning at a very young age that women are not. They're learning strategy. They're learning capital allocation. They're learning just how to take risks, fail, and get back in the game. The list goes on and on. And when I started to learn, I started to learn because my daughter, I realized there's really something here. Like, I've been playing poker as a business person my whole life. I just didn't know it. So I think it truly can be a market disruptor. We talked about there's going to be a market correction, and we think that correction is going to be that half the participants are going to identify as female. And the reason they're going to do that is they're going to learn this game, practice this game, and build those skills that are necessary.